Specialist, Giannis Davis, and Sanders. Brandon Sanders. He's also a very key player for the Titans. Kicking off is Venus with the onside kick. It doesn't go far enough. They'll be penalized.
There's a penalty there. It didn't go the mandatory 10 yards. And I wonder if that was a strategy or a missed kick.
So what do you think now? So you think that was I guess Coach Alonzo Carter is coming out, and he's going to be like, hey, whatever it takes for me to win, as long as it's legal, I'm going to do it. Because most teams don't start out with no onside kick.
Well, it was a risky play. It was definitely a risky play, but as you can see, it cost them a penalty. It really didn't cost them anything. Now they can choose to kick off if they choose to.
If they choose to. So once again, they got some. But you know what? I don't know if I would kick to either one of those guys back there right now because both of them guys are very dangerous. I mean, very dangerous. I tell you, Mike, I'm glad you could join us. You got Mike Taylor.
It's my pleasure.
Joining us with the Oakland Raiders organization, the public relations director. Got an exciting game tonight.
The great thing about it is I knew exactly how to get here.
Yeah, parking and everything.
That's
Sanders
right.
receives the kick at the 25-yard line, takes it straight up the gut, has some opening. He gets the ball all the way to the 47-yard line of the Warriors. Took it back about good 20 yards. About 30 yards.
That's right, Brandon Sanders. He had a very, very quick burst. Got up in there and almost took it all the way.
He's a very good athlete. You'll see him playing receiver as well as defensive back. He always has big games. Whenever we go out and videotape him, he's always had big games.
Well, you know, one good thing about these two teams, they definitely know one another. They play a lot, play every year.
Yep. And, now for both teams it's personal because last year McClymonds upset Skyline, and then earlier this year Skyline beat the Warriors. It goes up the gut to Giannis Davis. He gets about good 3 yards. So we're coming up with second down and about 7. Now, there was an article in the paper the other day in reference to Skyline, and this offensive lineman is supposed to be the next Marvell Smith.
What do you think about that?
I think that's a great honor, because Marvell Smith is really doing a successful job in the NFL, and for the coaches to think that much about him, it doesn't get much better than that. So they said that they're going to run up Jabiri Sharp. They said they're going to run up him. I mean, in reference to them needing yardage and things of that nature, that's who they go to. Jabiri Sharp. Jabiri Sharp should look out for him.
6'3", 290. I mean, he's big enough.
Yeah, and he also plays right tackle.
Oh, number 4 took the carry, Frank Summers.
I believe he got the first down. He's mighty close to it.
He's very close to the first down.
Jabiri Sharp. So he's somebody, number 71, he's somebody to definitely look out for. So if there's any key plays or any key yardage needed, they're going to his side.
I'll tell you, young
number
man,
71.
Probably only 17 years old, 6'2", 290. I'd go behind him too.
Oh, yeah. That's like their bread and butter. And you notice, Mike, both their running backs went over $1,000 this year. So
that's very impressive.
Very
impressive at any level for two running backs to go over 1,000 yards.
Exactly. And I had a chance to talk with Lincoln Kennedy of the Oakland Raiders. We had a chance to sit down and talk about some things. And he says there's nothing more gratifying than an offensive lineman to have his back go over $1,000. So I know Jabri has to feel really good about that. And he had 2.
Well, the thing about it, if you look at, we'll see McClymonds on offense, but they got a 1,000-yard rusher on their side as well.
Oh, yeah. He who also went over $1,000. But not only Jabri, there's also the 4 other guys on the offensive line can also do their thing as well.
Get a 5-yard penalty there on Skyline to put him back.
So it'll be second and about 8. Gives the ball back to Giannis Davis up the gut, and I believe he may have picked up the first down. It's pretty close.
That was very good blocking in that off-tackle play and good hard running by Davis.
And they went to my side of Charles Brown. Charles Brown is another excellent athlete for the Skyline Titans.
I'll tell you what, Charles Brown walled off that corner
and
provided a running lane for Davis.
Yeah. Look out for Charles Brown, who also plays on the defensive side of the ball as well. Matter of fact, his father played professional football for the Detroit Lions, a receiver. So he has some,
Bloodlines?
Bloodlines, yeah. Skyline now on their own 38-yard line. No, McClymonds 38-yard line. They give the ball to Frank Summers. Goes around to the outside off tackle, picks up the first down. Frank picks up the first down.
Good run by Frank Summers. He didn't see anything inside, bounce outside, gained good yardage, and got a first down on that play.
So, for the opening drive, Skyline seems to be driving the ball pretty well. It was because of Sanders' kickoff, though.
Oh, that had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
But this team has put together a good drive here.
Exactly.
They had some detriments to their drive in terms of the penalties, but they've overcome those so far.
Yeah, and you notice how so far they haven't thrown no passes, so they seem to have a lot of confidence in that running game.
I have noticed that. At least so far they haven't needed to.
But you know what? As the way things are new, they don't look for that pass to be coming in, too. They got some excellent receivers.
Now, that was a fumble. I think you got a fumble on your hands there.
And it is a fumble.
A turnover.
Ooh, that was very big. That was very big. I believe the recovery was by number 7, Lionel Shell. Lionel Shell, the defensive end, also plays receiver, but his main specialty is defensive end.
Turnover, McClymonds ball. And we'll see what they have on offense here.
Ooh, and they needed that turnover. That turnover was big.
Tell me about McClymonds. I know about Henderson. Tell me about some of those other players on McClymonds' offense, Mario.
They have so many great athletes on that particular team right there. They have just as much talent as Skyline. They have Vital, who will be starting in the backfield. They have, because of the ineligible player, they had brought up 2 sophomores. So they got 2 sophomores starting in the backfield for McClymonds in Bryant Gray, whose brother last year. David Gray is now a Cal. He's a hog. He's a sophomore, is brought up from Jay's junior varsity. And then you have Nick Thurston, who I knew Nick since he's about 4 years old. And he's a hog. Look at his size. 6'1", 225, only a sophomore.
That. Unfortunately, McClymonds is going to start in the hole there. They had a illegal procedure penalty by the right tackle.
A hog. I will repeat. They call him Debo. But I had a chance to know him when he was 4 years old, and he's doing good things. Back to pass. Throws it over the middle, number 9. Great catch, great throw, great catch.
Great throw, great catch, first down. I agree.
And also left out, how could I forget about their quarterback? Their quarterback was all city. He's only a sophomore as well. And making the catch was the big play receiver, Tamarcus McAlvin. So,
Benai Williams.
Yeah.
That was a very good throw by that young man.
Yeah, Kyle Reed is the quarterback.
I'm sorry.
Kyle Reed, number 18, is only a sophomore, doing excellent things.
Very good throw.
Kyle Reed. So, basically, the first time they met, Skyline didn't throw the ball that much. Great defensive effort, stopping Vital immediately as he touches the ball. Big play by the defensive line for Skyline.
Oh, that was an excellent play.
They just burst through McClymonds' offensive line like they weren't even there.
I'll tell you what, they blew that one up.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I wish we had instant replay. Just to see the way that line just went backwards like they were on skates. Ooh.
I'm not asking for a whole lot. I'm just happy to be here.
You and me both. And, I think that, the kids will appreciate it when they get a chance to kick back and see this history is being made right now.
Oh, history is certainly being made here. First time, you just say.
First time.
That's.
And we've been trying to get it for 22 years now.
I'll tell you. I mean, that's.
And we're not guaranteed for it to be here next year. So we have to savor this moment.
I understand that.
So I thought all these kids are going to give it their all. Kyle Reed under center. McClymonds is on the 35-yard line. Second and about 15.
I think you got a delay of game penalty there. McClymonds came to the line very, very casually and kind of forgot about the fact they had to play football and get a playoff.
Yeah, and, it's very important. I believe they have the clock working so they could see it. Or if not, the quarterback has to be aware of that 30-second clock.
Well, you also, as a quarterback, you also have to have a clock in your head.
Exactly.
And to know that you got to get the team organized, get them up to the line of scrimmage, call the play, and get the playoff.
Yeah, because now it's second and 20. Second down and 20, McClymonds at their own 30. So they have to pick up 20 yards to pick up a first down. As Reed talks to his backfield, they're going into a shotgun for formation, so looks like it's going to be a pass. Reed takes the ball from center, bobbles the ball, gets control of it. It's being pursued by Skyline's defense, so he takes it up the gut, picks up about 6 good yards.
I'll tell you what, I really like this kid, Kyle Reed. I like this kid. He has poise in the pocket, steps back, gets back there in his drop, and his 5-step. He had a 7-step drop that time. Really gets back there, sets, didn't see anything, scrambled for positive yardage.
Exactly. And, a lot of these players play Pop Warner. I know he played either for the Dynamites or the Oakland Warriors, either one. Just like to say congratulations to the Oakland Warriors. They're on the way. It's a Pop Warner organization team that's on their way for the national championships in Florida. That's the Oakland Warriors right here out of Oakland.
Best of luck to them.
So a lot of these guys do play Pop Warner, so they have some good fundamental skills underneath them. Kyle Reed is going back in the shotgun once again with the ball on the 35-yard line. Reed back to pass, throws a quick slant inside to Vital. Doesn't get back to the yard marker.
Tried a little slip screen to Vital, and it didn't work.
Didn't work.
Skyline was all over, prepared for it.
Well, Skylines, they know that the key people for the Warriors is definitely Vital and Henderson, and they also got an eye on number 9, McClymonds. They also got an eye on the receiver from McClymonds as well. Let's get his name right. I'm just going to call him Tamarcus. They also got a good, Tamarcus
McIlvain.
Yeah, Tamarcus McIlvain. They also know that, hey, he could be very dangerous as well. So they know who to key on. Back to punt is Vital. Gets a pretty good punt off as Giannis Davis will receive the punt. Goes over his head. He fumbles it. Gets the ball back. Takes it back up the field. And makes something exciting out of that play.
He did make something exciting. He made a bad play into a good play on that play.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, sometimes when you bobble that ball, you have somewhat of an advantage.
Yeah, what's your advantage?
If you get possession.
Exactly. You never know which way that ball's going to bounce.
But obviously the key is to get possession. You want to catch that ball, secure it, and then take it upfield.
Exactly.
But the key to that play is to catch.
Exactly. Yeah, that's your first priority. That's what the coach say, hey, main thing for you to do, catch the ball first, secure it, then get upfield.
1st and 10 for Skyline, their second possession, Mario.
On their 37. They give the ball to Big Frank Summers, the fullback, as he breaks something off and goes up the gut and gets a good 15 to 16 yards. Good run by Frank Summers. Gets up limping.
Frank Summers gets up limping. I think he had a bit of an ankle injury there.
Yeah. Oh, he'll be all right. As much as I talked to him before the game as well, he says, you know what, this is like a dream come true to play here where the Raiders play. This is my last game as a senior. So if he is hurt, I'm pretty sure he'll be back up in there.
I'll tell you what, he really popped it into that play and got upfield. Straight north and south runner on that play.
And now he's at McClymonds' 43-yard line, 1st and 10 with 6:28 left in the first quarter. Ball goes to the fullback, and he is hit immediately by Iron Bull. Iron Bull
was a real bull on that play.
Oh, yeah. Shot right through the
bull
gap.
In a China shop on that play.
Shot through the gap, made an excellent tackle. Arian Bull, excellent tackle. And they gave the ball to the fullback, which is surprising because that's Frank's backup. I would think they would give the ball to Giannis Davis. So I guess Skyline said, hey, whoever's in there, we're going to give him the ball. That's our game plan.
They run their offense.
Yeah, they run their offense. As Brown Monte was the carrier of that ball. Skyline is now on their 46-yard line. The ball's given to Giannis Davis as he takes the sweep to the outside. Breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Oh, excellent run by Giannis Davis as he's knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
You really got to like that play there.
Oh, yeah.
Got to feel a couple of spins, a couple of Charlie Garner spins there. You really got to like that play. You said it on the nose,
yeah. I mean, he's a very exciting player. He's not that big, but I tell you this, he's scrappy. That's Giannis Davis. Very
5'9",
scrappy.
175, but
scrappy,
the kid's getting it done.
Yeah, scrappy, and he's very elusive, and he got speed. And McClymonds knows they're going to have to maintain and contain him. They don't want him to get loose. He gets loose, it could be in for a long day. Ball's given to Giannis Davis again as he goes up the gut, and he picks up about a good 8 yards.
Tell you what, they're running that play. They ran that same play.
Exactly.
Giannis Davis cut it back to the middle and got some positive yardage.
And it seems like at this particular time, we're only 5 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first quarter. But the offensive line for Skyline is really doing an excellent job right now.
Offensive line is doing a very good job for Skyline.
Seems like they're getting some nice holes up there.
They're the ones that are driving McClymonds off the line of scrimmage and giving their backs an opportunity to pick and choose and get up positive gains.
Exactly. As now the Titans are on the McClymonds Warriors 20-yard line. They're on the 20-yard line.
So Giannis Davis, unfortunately, is sitting on the – Frank Summers, unfortunately, is sitting on the bench right
there.
now. It doesn't look like he
well, he's working with the doctor right now.
He is working with him, so hopefully he can get back into the game.
Yeah. As Beam instructs his players on what's going on and what he expects from him now.
Well, I'm sure John Bean is saying, hey, guys, we're doing well. Stay confident, stay composed, and keep getting off the ball first.
Yeah, and Beams, he's been up there at Skyline. He's been the head coach since '96. So since he's been up there, he's always had winning seasons. So He's a coach that knows what he's talking about.
Oh, no doubt. Yes, his record proves that. He's done an excellent job at Skyline, and he's done an excellent job this year. And even with this game so far, Skyline's had 2 real positive drives. Unfortunately, the first one ended in a
fumble,
in a turnover. But this one's going well so far.
And the ball's given back to the fullback. And I believe, no, he didn't fumble. We got some good yardage in there again.
No,
as
I think there was a fumble. I think there was a fumble once again.
And McClymonds gets another break. But that was a big play. Monte Brown couldn't seem to. You gotta hold on to that ball as he gets up another fumble. Now Taylor, I think it's very critical. Skyline twice now has been in McClymonds' territory, had opportunities to punch it in, but came up short.
Well, I'll tell you, for Skyline, you got to be disappointed because the name of the game in this business is to convert those drives into scores, and they haven't done that.
Exactly.
For McClymonds, they really haven't done a whole lot, but hey, they're still in the game.
And it's still 0-0.
Nothing, and they got the ball.
Exactly. And let's see what type of offense they come out with this time with 5:23 left in the first quarter. Score is 0-0. This ball's getting up the middle to Vital, and I believe another fumble.
Another fumble. Skyline's got it.
They got the ball back. Now, situations like this, I'm going to say, because of where they're playing at, they still got the jitters. Because there's just way too many turnovers for this game thus far. It has to be.
I don't know. I think some good plays by the defense, too. You got to give the defense credit. Those guys are going in and doing some Charles Woodson strips there.
Oh, you got that right. You got that right. They idolize Mr. Woodson. So they said, we're going to show them. Hopefully a few of the Raiders may come tonight, be in one of the booths and just checking them out some good high school football.
If not, I hope they're home watching our broadcast.
You got that right. Skyline takes over at the McClymonds 18-yard line as the ball is given to Giannis Davis as the defender gets in there, and the swarm of the Warriors get to him immediately as he doesn't pick up no yardage.
Tell you what, that was an excellent play by 77, Howard Wells.
Excellent pursuit.
Shot the gap, shot in, made the initial contact, and the rest of his teammates converged to close out the play.
Excellent pursuit by the Warriors defense. I also got to take my hat off to Coach Carter as well. He's turned that McClymonds program around.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach Carter has done an excellent job. Obviously, he had to overcome some adversity this year in terms of the eligible thing. But as I said earlier in the open, I mean, he came forward, he handled it, he took care of it, he was responsible, took care of it, and you got to commend him for that. You got to commend the McClymonds administration for that. And now they've overcome it. They're here in the championship game. But I don't think they want to rest on anything. I think they want to win this game. In fact, I know it, and defend their championship.
Definitely. That's what it's all about, is defending that championship. So actually, I take my hat off to both coaches. Both coaches are doing an excellent job. As you see a little shot of the crowd right there in attendance. Wish we can give you the official count, but they still have people outside in the lines coming inside. There's 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first quarter. In the first quarter, the score is 0-0. I'm Mario Bobino, being assisted today with Mike Taylor of the Oakland Raiders Public Relations Department. We're here at the 21st Silver Bowl. It's been played 21 times. It was supposed to be played 22 times, but one year they had to cancel it. So that makes this the 21st Silver Bowl.
Silver Bowl. Mario, did you play in the Silver Bowl?
Oh, yeah. I was fortunate enough, Mike, to play in the first one ever. Me and Giannis Davis around the outside, picks up some good yardage as he gets 2 yards shy of the first down. I had the pleasure of playing with Lorenzo Lynch.
I thought you said 21 years, not 41 years.
Hey. Well, no, 21 years is right. We played
Lorenzo Lynch.
Yeah, Lorenzo Lynch, 1980. Lorenzo Lynch had a chance to play with the Raiders for, I believe,
great ball player.
Yeah, 3 good years.
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, I remember the first year we had the Silver Bowl, which was 1980. They was petitioning to play here at the Coliseum. So they've been trying to petition for 21 years, and now they finally got it. So that, that's good to know. I'm glad it finally happened.
What took it so long, Mario?
Well, I really wish I could answer that question, Mike, but I guess it was all administrative,
Politics,
too much above my head for that. As the ball is given to Giannis Davis up the gut, as he is, scrappy, like I said.
Boy, that was a determined run, a very determined run.
A very good, hard run by scrappy Giannis Davis. First down, and the ball is now on the 2-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this Giannis Davis is really impressing me tonight.
Oh, yeah. And, the game's just starting, so I'm pretty sure you're going to see a lot more from him. He's really good in the open field. They say, like punt returns, he's really good at kickoff returns. So if he gets a chance to really get his hands on one, you're going to see some exciting football out of that kid. Devon Best, the quarterback, as he goes up to center. And I believe there's a timeout by the Warriors. Great atmosphere today here at the Silver Bowl. Well, actually, it's the Lou Jones Silver Bowl, so let's get it straight. The Lou Jones Silver Bowl. He was the athletic director for so many years, and unfortunately, he passed away. Touchdown.
By number 7, Devon Best.
The quarterback sneaks it in, and they ran it to the side of Jabri Brown, their star offensive lineman.
Well,
Jabri Sharp.
When you have a big guy like that, when you have your all-city guy, your all-honors guy, you want to get behind him.
Yeah.
Especially down at pay dirt.
Yeah, exactly. And that's your bread and butter, so, it wasn't no they knew where the ball was going. I mean, they knew what side of the line it was going to.
A lot of times you know where the ball's going, but what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do if those guys in front of you are going to block like they did.
Back for the PAT is KDOL's own John DeVeris. John DeVeris, he works at our TV station. He's one of our camera people. We got you on TV, John. You won't be able to live this one down.
Converted that PAT?
Yeah, he's also a soccer player. Played soccer this year and played football. Played both sports. John DeVeris. John DeVry. As Skyline takes a 7-0 lead with 3:22 left in the first quarter.
Skyline's been dominating this time of possession in the first quarter here, as you said, with a little over 3 minutes to go. But Skyline's been driving, had two drives, and got the ball back.
Yes.
McClymonds really hasn't done much, but they're only behind 7-0.
Exactly. Now, back deep for the Warriors are their two dangerous return specialists, Vital and Henderson. Henderson and Vital, as the ball will be kicked to Vital. He'll get the ball on the 5-yard line. Will take the ball up the center of the field, and is stopped immediately by a host of Titans.
That was number 2 for McClymonds, Janato Batal. Tackled by a host of Skyline Titans.
Big play. I believe the person who was most key on that was Charles Brown, number 65. I believe he was the first one to get there and put the good hit on Vital. But Vital knew he was taking it straight up the gut. As McClymonds will start out on their own 24-yard line with 3:15 left in the first quarter.
Well, now we'll see what McClymonds has as far as starting a drive here. Relatively deep in their own territory.
Very deep. Need to put that ball back in the air. As the ball's given to Vital, he goes to the outside and picks up almost a first down. Big play.
A quick counter play for 10 yards there. I think they're very close to a first down.
And, I seen a hole there.
At least 9 yards.
I seen a hole too.
That was a quick hitting play there, a little trap play there. Vital got up in there and got 9 yards.
Big hole emerged on that one. 2:51 left. Kyle Reed up to center. As McClymonds has two receivers split. Oh, and the ball goes right past Vital. Oh, that was a big play.
Little sloppy ball handling there, Mario.
Yeah. And, in a game like this or any championship game, the lesser mistakes is going to come out on top.
Well, absolutely. You can say that about any game. People who take care of the football are going to give themselves a better opportunity to win the game.
So as all you young fans watching this on TV, it's very important.
Fortunately, at least McClymonds got the ball back.
Yeah, Kyle Reed got it back.
His own fumble, but now it puts him in a 3rd and 13 situation.
3rd and 13 on their own 22-yard line. Kyle Reed under center as they're on their 22-yard line with 1:48 left in the first quarter of the Lou Jones 21st Silver Bowl. Reed gives the ball to Vital on the sweep on Henderson. Gets the ball on the sweep, tries to get to the outside as Skyline defense swarms in and tackles him.
I have to tell you, I like that play selection very much. They were backed up in a long yardage situation. Why not toss it to one of the key star players there in Henderson, a guy who could possibly turn a pitch play into a long gainer?
And that's one of his specialties, is taking them pinch plays and going to full yardage. And he was brought down that time by Snead, the big play man for the Skyline defense, who also plays basketball on Skyline's basketball team. Willie Snead. As McClymonds will now punt. They're on the 26-yard line. Giannato Vital's back to punt. Back to receive the punt is Giannis Davis. A good punt is got off. Giannis Davis will step back, let the ball bounce, gets the ball, makes a little move to the outside, cuts back inside, reverses his angle to the field, and he is brought down immediately.
Excellent
by
tackle.
number 19 of the Warriors, which was a very big play.
Anthony Mitchell made an excellent tackle on that.
I tell you. See, plays like that, if you keep your feet and stay in your lanes, more than likely you'll get the tackle.
And keep your head up. He had proper technique. He had everything going for him on that play.
Exactly. So that was a big play by number 19.
That was an excellent play. Giannis Davis is very dangerous. Looked like he had a bit of a lane there if he got past that tackle.
I was ready to say that. If it wasn't for that tackle, yeah.
But he didn't.
Exactly. I bet you Alonzo Carter was like, oh, thank you for that one. The Skyline will now take over on their 32-yard line with 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Best gives the ball to his fullback, and he still gets the ball again. Is Monte Brown. Monte Brown gets the ball again.
Carrying the ball for Skyline.
I'll tell you, Frank Summers is still on the sidelines there. I don't know if we'll see him back in the game.
Oh, I think he's pacing. I think I see his leg, his ankle is taped up pretty heavily. He seems to be pacing the sideline like he wants to go back in. But I think Bean may give him one more series. As you have Eric Davis and Sanders split wide. Devon Best under center. And I believe we have an illegal movement by the Titans.
I believe he did have an illegal procedure penalty on that.
Look from up here like the tackle move kind of first for the Titans.
Let's just say the offense. We don't want to single these guys out.
Okay.
These offensive linemen, unfortunately, the only time they do get singled out is when there's a penalty.
They don't get, but that's kind of unfortunate because, when a guy, running back goes over $1,000, you don't ever get to mention their names, So, yeah, that's true.
That's very true. But this Skyline offensive line, I'll talk about them very in a positive manner. This Skyline offensive line has done an excellent job so far tonight. Thus far.
It's been a very good game, and that is the end of the first quarter. With the score 7-0, McClymonds 7. At this particular time, 7-0. Okay, viewers, we're back. Beginning of the second quarter. Devon Best gives the ball to Giannis Davis as he breaks up the gut, and he is gone.
You can count those.
Straight up the gut for about a 70-yard run. Big run up the gut. Big run by Giannis Davis on the Coliseum. 67-yard run. Told you he's exciting once he gets out there.
Well, yeah, but once again, we got to give credit to that Skyline offensive line.
Yeah. Got it on the right side of that offensive line.
They made a huge hole for Giannis Davis. All he had to do was take the football, secure it, and use his speed.
Which is what he did. He's been doing that all year, though, getting them big runs, All year he's been doing that. Big play player for him. John DeVree for the PAT, and the ball goes through Eric Davis's hands, and he picks the ball up, and he is tackled immediately by Vital. So they'll pick up 13, 6 points on that particular series. 13-0. 11:49 left in the second quarter of the Lou Jones Silver Bowl. Big play.
I'll tell you what, Giannis Davis, once again, the guy is very exciting. Took that one all the way.
Yep.
It's exciting 68-yard run.
What did he end up with? Well, he had 2 more games, but after 10 games, how many yards did he end up with rushing?
1,200 yards, 1208.
1208, and how many touchdowns?
8.6 yard average and 16 touchdowns.
So
excellent stats by this young man.
Yeah. And hey, I guess you have to credit that offensive line because It was a nice little hole there for him.
Well, very much so, and considering the fact that Frank Summers, who, as we talked about earlier, has been out of the play injured, he had over 1,000 yards as well.
Right.
1,019. A 7.7 yard average, and he had 20 touchdowns.
Skyline will now kick off with John kicking off, and back to receive the kick is the dangerous threat for the Warriors, Henderson and Vital.
Well, I'll tell you, we can't forget Henderson. The guy had 1,300 yards himself.
Goes up the gut, gets a pretty good return, gets the ball out to about the 35-yard line. Brings the ball right up the gut.
I'll tell you, one thing that I've seen in this play so far is that both of these teams have playmakers. They have definitely playmakers.
Definitely.
But as we talked about earlier, Skyline so far in this game is winning the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Exactly.
Battle in the trenches.
Exactly. And, even though the score is 13-0, it's far from over. It's like when you have big play players, they'll make the big plays. It's Kyle Reed under center at the 35-yard line. 11:43 left in the second quarter. Ball's given to Vital as he takes the ball up the middle, gets about a good strong. Whoa, he's still going. Picks up about a good 8 yards.
Well, he picked up 8, but 6 of those he picked up with about 3 or 4 people on his back.
That was that offensive line. So I guess Mac is like, Lonzo had to talk with his offensive line. Is like, come on, fellas.
Frank Summers tried to give it a go on that play on defense, but I see he just came back off the field.
Yeah. He's hurting a little bit, but he's going to be a gamer about it. He's going to play. He's going to stay in there. Kyle Reed comes out. The McClymonds are now on Skyline's 43-yard line as he calls his cadence. 11:04 left. The ball is given to Vital. He tries to cut to the outside. Swarmed on immediately by that Skyline defense.
Excellent play by the Skyline defense.
That was number 2, Janato.
It's like while Janato was, cutting and moving, they was pursuing on him. Got to him pretty quick.
I'll tell you what, D'Angelo Tate is a very, very active defensive player there for Skyline.
Oh, yeah. Coach Beam was down there telling him, hey, we're going to need a big play. Not from our big play people, but from everybody on this team. So it's going to be a team effort tonight, but I believe that's on both sides.
Well, you got 3rd and 3 from McClymonds.
3rd and 3. They're at their 42-yard line with 10:22 left in the second quarter. Kyle Reed under center. Drops back, rolls left. He decides to keep the ball and take it upfield as he's brought down by Charles Brown. Charles Brown came up and said, how you doing? It wasn't Charles Brown.
Brandon Bonds was in on that play.
Brandon Bonds. And Brandon Bonds is also
Martin Dunbar.
Brandon Bonds is also an outstanding defensive lineman. He stands about 5'10", but he plays nose guard. So, and Beam says, hey, he is a savage out there. That play right there seemed like a savage play. So, excellent heads-up play by Brandon Bonds.
Well, you got 4th down now from McClymonds, and once again, they're going to punt the ball to the dangerous Giannis Davis.
I don't think I would want to kick to him. I kicked the ball to the side and out of bounds. As the ball's to the Vital, he gets the ball off. The ball takes a bounce and it rolls as McClymonds gets down there quickly. So Janato did the smart thing. Didn't actually kick it to him, kicked it away from him. That's what you got to do.
I actually made a great play just in feeling the punt. That snap was very, very high.
Yes.
He fielded the punt and got the punt off.
Yes. Couldn't quite get it out, man. I don't know. I needed some water. Couldn't quite get snap. Almost went over his head. Got the bands heating up for both sides now. McClymonds brought their band out there. Skyline got theirs there. That's I was missing that, man.
This is a flavor here.
I needed that. We didn't have it. They didn't have it last year, the year before, so I was missing that. But now we got the bands back. Always gives that little extra incentive of a good football game.
This is a festive atmosphere tonight.
Exactly. 9:17 left as the ball is given to Maury again. Monte Brown, who's been getting the ball quite a lot now. He got the ball like about 6-7 times. Playing fullback.
And this crowd is watching some real good football tonight, too.
Exactly. Weather's real nice.
Festiveness in the air.
Exactly. Yeah. I just feel it, man. That's the way it feels, man. Feels good out here. Got a nice crowd. Good crowd showed up for the game. Both sides, Skyline side, McClymonds side. Ball's given to Giannis once again, and he goes up the gut again, and he may be
on his way.
All the way again. Giannis Davis again. Straight up the gut. Big play by Giannis Davis.
Another 68-yard run by Giannis Davis.
68-yard touchdown.
Whoa. And we're 8:32 in the second quarter. I tell you, he's making the most out of this. He's making the most out of this right here.
I'll tell you what, Giannis Davis made a lot out of a little bit on that.
Yeah,
There really wasn't a whole lot of room there.
Because that was
But he cut it up.
Yeah.
But he did one quick cut and turned on the Jets for a touchdown.
Yeah. That was a big play right there. And, it's like a man has some speed, I tell you that. Because every time he gets, woo.
Not only does he have speed, he has excellent quickness.
Yeah.
Be able to cut, move over, a foot here, a foot there, and turn on the Jets without any loss of speed.
And DeVries makes the PAT as he's 2 for 3 out of PATs tonight. As the score now is 20-0 Skyline. 20-0 Skyline with 8:32 left in the second quarter at the Lou Jones Silver Bowl.
I'll tell you what, there's definitely something special in the air here, Mario.
You got that right. Woo! Man. It don't get no better than that, Mike. It don't get no better than that. I'm just glad, the Networks Associate Coliseum allowed these guys to play this game here.
Hey, I'm sure it's great for them, too. I mean, this is a special moment, as you said earlier.
Yeah, I mean, but, being able to play on a professional field, in your hometown, that's a special feeling,
Not only that, to have a lot of these people in the stands here to be able to come in here. I don't know how often they've been in here, but they have an opportunity to come in and see what this facility is about, and to watch their kids, watch their kids and loved ones and friends be on that field out there, where the pros play.
Exactly.
As we said earlier, I mean, that's hallowed ground. You're talking Jerry Rice, Jim Brown, Rod Woodson, Charles Woodson, Rich Gannon. You're talking record-setting, record-breaking players who have played on the field these guys are playing on.
And it seems like Skyline's doing their thing. Excellent coverage on the kickoff.
Tackles by number 19, Brandon Bonds, and number 21, Eric Taylor for Skyline.
Tell you what, Brandon Bonds and Eric Taylor made tackles on that.
Made the tackle.
One thing I've seen so far in this game is that McClymonds has had to play with a long field.
Yes.
So far.
Yes. Skyline's defense hasn't given up nothing yet.
Battle of field position is definitely on Skyline's side of the ledger right now.
Oh yeah. And I tell you now, man, with the score being 20-0 at this time, if McClymonds is going to do something, they need to make their run now. You don't want this game to get too out of hand.
No, you don't. You do want to give your defense an opportunity to rest. I'll tell you what, they've been on the field all game tonight.
They have. Be an excellent time for them to start passing now.
And they've been chasing Giannis Davis all game, too.
Yeah. Kyle Reed back, throws a slow swing pass to Vital. Vital catches it, makes a spin, gets back to the same line of scrimmage. Doesn't give much.
I've seen that play quite a few times. Usually Tim Brown's on the
you're right.
catching end.
You're right.
On the throwing
you're right.
end. Tim Brown's on the catching end, and you got Jerry Rice and Jerry Porter out front blocking for you.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, that play did not work in a positive fashion for McClymonds.
And, I think the coach may have stole that from y'all, too, Because y'all seem to do it a lot. Let's try that play. It seems to be picking positive yards for the Raiders. We need some positive yards right about now.
Well, unfortunately, just like McClymonds has seen it, the Skyline watches TV too.
That's true. Kyle Reed comes out. McClymonds are at their own 27-yard line with 7:37 left in the second quarter. Score is 20-0 Skyline. Nobody's in the backfield as Henderson goes left. Reed back to pass. Steps up, is being pursued by Skyline's defense, and is brought down immediately by Skyline.
I'll tell you what, McClymonds has showed a lot of formations, a lot of variety. Unfortunately, nothing's worked so far.
And that was an excellent play by D'Angelo Reed.
You have to give credit to Skyline's defense. They seem like they're prepared for all these variety of formations and what have you.
Exactly.
It's very creative, as I said, by McClymonds, but Skyline's right there. They seem like they've seen this kind of stuff before, and they prepared.
Yeah, and that was a good. Like I said, that was a good tackle by D'Angelo Tate. That was a good tackle by D'Angelo.
That's their second timeout.
Second timeout call by Skyline. As I said, 7:01 left in the second quarter of the 21st Silver Bowl, Lou Jones Silver Bowl, that is, being played for the first time ever, Oakland Networks Associate Coliseum. There goes the superintendent of Oakland Schools, Shakonis, walking across the field.
Dennis Chaconis.
Yep, Chaconis, the superintendent of the Oakland Unified School District. Knew he's going to come out to support his schools. Going over to talk to all coaches, shaking their hand. Let them
And
know.
the officials.
Oh, yeah. Thanking them for letting us be here today. Once again, Skyline's up 20-0. 7:01 left in the second quarter. 21st Silver Bowl.
As you mentioned earlier, Mario, if McClymonds wants to stay in this game, they're going to need to do something in this drive.
Yeah.
Not only from a standpoint of scoring, but to sustain a
Momentum.
long drive in order to keep their defense off the field.
Exactly. Kyle Reed back to pass, steps back, good blocking up front there. The ball's thrown and goes through the hands of the receiver. Balls went through the hands of Kentrell Pierce. Now they will be punting the ball. And going back deep this time is Eric Davis and Giannis Davis. Back to punt the ball for the Warriors is going to be Janato Vital. 6:56 left in the second quarter. Score 20-0 Skyline, as Mac will be kicking from their own 27-yard line. Now Vital back to receive, to get the punt, as he'll be punting off to Giannis Davis. Gets the ball off. It takes some positive bounces for him. As Giannis Davis decides to let the ball just go on and do its thing, as the ball will go all the way to the Skyline, 28-yard line.
Tell you what, Giannis Davis was really contemplating on grabbing
Picking
that
that
ball.
up.
I like his decision to just let it go.
Yeah, otherwise he would have got yelled at by Beamer for that one.
I don't know if he would have taken it to 80 or so yards, then it would have been no, yeah.
That's how it usually works. And once again, it's a great night tonight. You couldn't ask for better weather than this.
I'll tell you what. Fortunately, the rain held off here. It's a
Exactly.
very nice, crisp night here.
Exactly.
And it's dry.
Exactly. As now Skyline goes into a passing position, as the ball's given the best, he gets the ball and runs straight to the right side as he's brought down immediately. Doesn't pick up no yards. Went back in a shotgun position, but then decided to take off running.
Number 7, Lionel Shell, made an excellent play on that.
Tackled by number 7 for McClymonds, Lionel Shell.
7 ran the ball. 7 was tackled by 7.
Naya Williams.
6:38 left in the second quarter. The Titans are up 20-0. Skyline comes out on their own 29-yard line. Devon Best under center. As they split their whole backfield wide, they give the swing pass out to Giannis Davis. Gets around one man, fakes another one out, gets upfield, and he's brought down by Keith Vinson. As he gets to the first, I believe he may have the first down.
Once again, we saw that little screen that Tim Brown runs there, and Skyline said, hey, we have that play too.
I was going to say that. They both be watching their home team Raiders. As he needs about 1 yard, Titans need about 1 yard for a first down. It'll be 3rd and about 1. Ball on the 29-yard line. Lou Jones Silver Bowl.
Well, we got 3rd and inches here, don't we?
3rd and inches. With 5:57 left in the second quarter, Skyline up 20-0. Mario Bobino today being assisted by Mike Taylor of the Oakland Raiders Public Relations Department. Devon Best back gives the ball to Mowry, the fullback once again, and they're on him immediately.
Excellent play by McClymonds there, McClymonds defense.
I don't believe they got the first down.
Kenneth Bass made an excellent play there.
Yes.
I think you got a 4th down on your hands.
Yep, 4th down. I believe Skyline will punt it. Seems like they're sending their punting unit out.
Interesting. We'll see what happens here. Will they really punt?
Well, they're going into the punting formation. Is Devon Best, who also is the quarterback, will be getting the punting duty, so it could be a fake.
I'll tell you what, I think that Skyline has something up their sleeve in this particular formation here. We'll see what happens.
And a flag is called as Janato Vital's back deep to receive the punt.
Back to receive from McClymonds is number.
So you had your back judge who threw that penalty flag. Usually that's for delay of game.
Delay a game. So that will help out the Warriors a little bit, because that'll move Skyline back, which will give them more room to return. Or he possibly even go for the punt block.
This is going to be an interesting call. Remember something. This is 4th and inches here.
Exactly. So if
waving
they
off the flag here.
And if they have any, oh yeah,
I like that call. No penalty. I mean, no harm.
Okay.
No. I don't think anything happened on that play.
Okay,
so,
okay.
So I like that play.
Fake punt. Hey, fake punt, like you said. Devon Best takes it straight up the gut, picks up the first down, and then some. So Mike, like you said, you said it. You said you didn't think they were going to punt the ball, and they didn't. Devon Best is the quarterback. So by him going back there, hey, he caught it and took it straight up the gut, bounced it to the outside, picked up the first down. Now they're at the McClymonds 28-yard line.
John Bean dipped in his bag of tricks there.
Oh, yeah. Well, he said he ain't going to hold back.
And he didn't hold back.
I mean, which is like, who started off with the kickoff? It's like the onside kick by McClymonds. Both coaches are pulling all the tricks out tonight. Ball's given back to Frank Summers as he enters back in the game. Picks up no yards. It's like they knew he was getting the ball. They were all over.
I'll tell you, 54, Edwin Tidwell made an excellent play.
Tidwell made a big play.
Shed off his blocker, got rid of him very quickly, made penetration, and made the tackle.
Exactly.
For loss of 1 yard on that play.
Exactly. As the ball is now on the 35-yard line of the Warriors. 2nd down and 10. 3:57 left in the second quarter. Devon Best under center. Both receivers split wide. Eric Davis, Brandon Sanders. They throw the pop pass to the tight end, William Snead. Couldn't quite get to him. Looked like a pretty positive play, though, if he would have caught it.
Well, the guy was wide open. Unfortunately, they did not connect on that play.
Yeah.
There is a penalty flag on the play. I believe he got holding.
And McClymonds seems to be pointing like it's against the Titans.
You do have a holding play.
Holding play, so that means the Titans will march backwards. So I believe the ball is going back to the 44-yard line. Or further than that. It goes to the 47. 10-yard penalty.
To the 46.
So now we have 2nd and 20. The ball on the 44-yard line. They give the ball to Giannis Davis, the big play, and he is met immediately by a swarm of McClymonds Warriors defense.
I'll tell you.
Big play.
I'll tell you once again, that was 54, Edwin Tidwell.
Who was also
and 7, Lionel Shell.
Yeah, Tidwell, all-city defensive lineman for the Warriors there. It's all about stepping up now, making them big plays. That's what it's all about. McClymonds has no more room for error at this time with 3:19 left. They're down 20-0. It's now the 3rd and 23. Skyline on Max 47-yard line. Best back to pass. Looks to throw the ball. Moves around. Scrambles. Keith Venison, the fastest player on McClymonds' team. Gets to him but can't make the tackle. Makes it past Pierre Oliver. Tidwell again.
54.
Late flag comes in.
That man, Edwin Tidwell.
But I think it may have been a face mask. The flag came in. Flag on the play. You know, it's interesting. I was talking to Coach Carter. He's telling me that, he was being pursued first by Keith Vincent, fastest player on McClymonds Warriors team.
Vincent got there, but unfortunately he couldn't make the play.
No, but he still got that speed. We put the pressure on. Sometimes just getting there and putting pressure on the quarterback helps out because that allows the other defensive players to get to beat their man off and make the tackle, which is what just happened. Now put Skyline in a messed up predicament.
As
they got to punt the ball.
I'm sorry, Mario. As I said, that man, Edwin Tidwell, was in on that tackle.
Oh, yeah.
He got that quarterback, and he made the play. He took him to the ground.
Seems like he's stepping up, too.
He's definitely made an impact, at least on that series.
Yeah. Well, we called his name for a few times on that defensive series.
Well, virtually he alone made a lot of great plays on that particular drive.
As the ball will soar over Vital's head, as he'll pick the ball up off the bounce, hesitate his foot, tries to take it upfield, and it's stopped immediately.
Unfortunately, I think you got a block in the back there on McClymonds. But it won't hurt them that much. They're on the 6-yard line, half a distance to the goal line. I think they'll be on the 3 to start this drive, Mario.
I'll tell you, too, also on that play, it was a big play made by Bayo.
Skyline, Brandon
That was also a very excellent tackle by Bayo, Bayo.
And Brandon Sanders.
That was a big play right there. And I believe it will go against the Warriors, that penalty.
Oh, yeah, that was a clear block in the back there.
As the Warriors will go back and start from their own 3-yard line. With 2:43 left in the second quarter, as the Titans have a 20-0 lead. And so far, it's been all Giannis Davis.
And that Skyline offensive line.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, if a running back ever breaks for a big yard run, it's because of the O-line.
Give credit where credit is due.
Reed back to throw the pass, throws it out to DeMarcus, kind of throws it over his head.
Yeah, one-on-one coverage out there,
coverage.
Mario.
One-on-one.
That's what you want.
Yes,
Unfortunately,
exactly.
they couldn't connect.
Exactly. But at least they're throwing the ball.
That pass was to Marcus McIlvain.
At least they're trying to put it out there. That's so important. .239 left in the second quarter.
Once again, McClymonds is backed up way in their own territory.
Starting on their own 3-yard line. But that'd be nice if they could put together a nice 97-yard drive here.
Or a 197-yard run would be nice,
either
too.
or. They'll take it either way. They go back to throw the ball again. DeMarcus catches the ball, puts a move on the receiver. On the defensive back, I mean.
Oh, I think you got a face mask penalty on that, Mario.
That was a big play right there. And that's what you're going to have to do. You know, they got to get the ball out. They got to throw the ball.
Yeah, well,
DeMarcus got hands. He can definitely catch.
You can tack on 50 more yards for that.
Oh, yeah. But you know what, Mike? They started off in the hole. Now look where they're at.
Now time's a factor here. They
Yes.
got to get in there. They've got to get in their 2-minute offense.
Exactly.
Drive down the field and get a score here.
Exactly.
In order to feel good about themselves going into the halftime intermission.
Yes. Because right now they're down 20-0. And like Mike said earlier, it's 2 minutes and 27 seconds left. So it's all about that 2-minute offense right about now. And Kyle Reed is an all-city quarterback, so he does know how to throw that ball. Reed underneath center, drops back to throw another pass. Throws a quick slant to DeMarcus again, but it was deflected by, I believe, Charles Brown.
That was 27, Monte Brown. Monte Brown should have had that. Should have had that interception.
Oh, yeah.
If he would have caught it, he had clear sailing to the end zone.
Yeah. Big game tonight here. It's Lou Jones Silver Bowl, 21st. As McClymonds are now looking at it, second down, 10 yards to go. They're on their 28-yard line. Kyle Reed under center. Josh back to throw another pass. Looks to his receiver to the left. It wasn't quite open. Brought down immediately by Charles Brown. Whole time he pursued him. Charles Brown.
Unfortunately, he didn't have any time to do anything on that play.
You know,
Brown made an excellent play.
Exactly, and
penetration and made the sack.
Yep. And I had a chance to talk to Brown before the game. You know, before the game, I was just down on the field. I know both teams very well. I know a lot of the players, and he says, "Hey, man, it's my last high school game, and I want to go out with a bang." So.
Well, as we said earlier, this is a very special night for a lot of these kids. It's their last game.
Yeah.
It's their last opportunity to play, to put on the pads and play.
Yep.
And to be a part of a team. So,
exactly.
So they should, number one, they should be proud that they've gotten this far.
As I was going to
say. They should take it in and really appreciate this moment.
Yeah. You know, such a reward to make it to the championship game of any sport and to play and perform well. It doesn't get no better than that. And what greater reward can you have than playing on the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland Networks Associates Coliseum, Don't get no better than that.
The Raider patch right at midfield.
Exactly. Don't get no better than that as reference to a reward.
You get that Raider worldwide patch.
Exactly.
Known globally and associated globally.
Hey,
you got that
you said
right
that,
on the 50-yard line there.
Everybody knows about that symbol right there.
That's right.
Just watch a musical video, you'll see it pop up on some artists. 2 minutes left. Third down and 19 for the Warriors.
This is a key play in this game for McClymonds.
Third down and 19.
Very key play.
Yep. Kyle Reed underneath center. McClymonds calls a timeout.
Timeout.
And on that timeout there, viewers, we're going to be right back. Guys, and we're back, viewers. And Mike, you were saying before we had to stop, went for a quick commercial.
Well, yeah, he took a timeout, but I'd rather he take a timeout than not know. This is a key play in this game.
In this series, this is third and about 19. Quarterback goes across the middle. Keith Venison. Oh, that would have been so big. I tell you, Mike, that was almost a very big play by Keith Vincent.
Keith Vincent, that was a.
Oh, that
was close.
I mean,
That was very close.
I wish we had instant replay. That was a big play.
Is that to Marcus McIlvain that pass was intended for?
That was intended for Vincent.
Okay, I'm sorry. He made an excellent opportunity to try to catch the ball. Good play on. Unfortunately, he couldn't bring it in.
Yep.
Once again, you got Giannis Davis back.
Yeah.
In a punt return position.
Now here, Mike, we got 154 left. You don't want Skyline to get another score. And it's not too good of a punt by Gennaro, as the ball will go out to about the 30-yard line.
Not a good punt at all.
Of the Warriors. So
that's
with 145,
only 11-yard punt.
Yeah. And with it being 145 left, that's a lot of time.
Excellent field position for Skyline. They have an opportunity.
And we're back. 145 left in the second quarter. Scores 20-0. Skyline. We're on the 30-yard line.
Mario, Skyline has an opportunity to really go up big here in the first half.
Yes,
first and 10, as you said, on McClymonds' 30-yard line as a result of that punt.
Best going back deep for Brandon Sanders. Oh, didn't quite know where the ball was at.
Seemed like a good throw there.
Yeah.
It just seemed like Sanders couldn't adjust and he couldn't adjust to the football.
Didn't quite know where the ball was at. Still a big play, though. Still a big play. McClymonds' main thing is don't let the Titans get into that end zone.
Oh, this is a key series for McClymonds.
Very key.
I'm sure they'd like to get one of those plays that they got earlier as far as one of those turnovers are concerned.
Best gives the ball to Giannis Davis as they have some problems inside there. And a big loss. And back in there is big number 77.
Back turnover. We just talked about it.
Yep.
Got the ball.
It seemed like there was some confusion with Best and Davis.
There was definitely confusion. Those two guys
collided. Collided into each other, which caused the fumble.
This is exactly what McClymonds needs to get back in this ball game. Not only to hold Skyline without a score, but to try to get on the board themselves prior to the end of the first half.
You know, and I go back to my passing. It seems like Keith Vincent almost had that ball. I go back to that play again. That was a big play as McClymonds comes out in a passing formation with 1:34 left in the second quarter. Reed underneath center, drops back straight, drop back 5. Ooh, big tackle by CB. Big tackle by Charles Brown.
I think Charles Brown's going to get a penalty for taunting on that play, unfortunately.
Think so? And the flag does come in. Was that taunting? Seemed like he was just a little excited.
I have to say I don't understand that. These kids should have an opportunity to get excited, be enthusiastic.
Yeah.
This is an emotional game. Football is a very emotional game. I don't think there was any taunting going on at all.
Woo! That was big.
That was very big.
A big loss turned into a big game by the Warriors.
I'll tell you, Mr. Brown has made a lot of good plays in this game. But
he just got a little too excited on that one.
And here he's being talked to by one of the assistant coaches. But I'll tell you, I mean, the guy is emotional. It's an emotional game, as I said. And he made a big play. I didn't think there was any taunting going on there.
Reed back to pass once again. And they're going deep for Vital as he catches the ball. Big play by Vital. Big play. Big play. Big play by Kyle Reed to Gennaro Vital. One of the Vital brothers. McClymonds needed that big play.
It's an excellent throw by Kyle Reed.
Yeah.
Led Vital. All Vital had to do was stick his hands out and let the ball cradle right into his arms.
Yep, big play, big play.
As we talked about earlier, this is just what McClymonds needs right now.
Exactly.
A drive, a potential scoring drive, which is there now. They're in the positive plus 20 territory right now.
Right.
First
now
and 10
they're
at the 20.
Yeah. And this is the first time they're in scoring position throughout the whole game. Reed
First
back to
time they
pass
passed
once
midfield.
again. Is he going to go to Keith Venison? Broken up by number 1 by the Titans, Kyle Williams.
I'll tell you what, that was an excellent play by Kyle Williams. They're in a zone. He had the deep corner zone. He came up to make the play on the ball.
And he got there.
In fact, had an opportunity to intercept that ball.
Yep.
Your wide receiver played defensive back.
I was going to say that. They played reverse positions right there. As you have 1:11 left in the second quarter. Score 20-0.
You know, it's vital that McClymonds scores on this. I wonder who they're going to go to. Vital.
I go to Vital. But you know, they got a lot of big key players here. I probably go with Venison with the fade. If they try a draw play to Henderson, and he's stopped immediately by Charles Brown.
Brandon Bonds.
And Charles Brown. So here we are now. 3rd down and 10 yards to go on the 21-yard line of Skyline. 25-yard line. 3rd and 14.
Down. This is 4-down territory.
3rd and 14.
3rd down play.
They go across the middle. Caught by Tamarcus.
I'll tell you what, he didn't get a first down, so that clock's not going to stop.
Nope.
They're going to have to hustle up to get on the line of scrimmage. They don't have any timeouts left.
The clock continues to wind down with 32 seconds left.
I think he might want to spike this ball. But I don't think kids.
4th and 2, Mike.
You're right.
4th down. You don't want to do that.
You want to do that.
They drop back the pass. Throws the ball out to Vital. Makes the catch. Gets the first down.
And gets out of bounds.
Well, he was helped out of bounds. He was hit out of bounds by number 1, Kyle Williams. Now, Mike, we got 17 seconds left here. You got 17 seconds left. Scores 20-0. What do you do here?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a couple things you cannot do.
Timeout Titans.
Number 1, you cannot get sacked. Number 2, you cannot be tackled inbounds. Those are 2 things you cannot do. Number 3, hopefully you cannot or you do not want to turn the ball over. What you can do is get the ball, throw the ball in the end zone. You have 17 seconds allows you at least three opportunities to get the ball in the end zone. So the key is to not get sacked.
Yeah. So a coach at this particular time, I guess the play to call be a fade route. Because you want it
slant, something quick with a 3-step drop. That's what you got to do.
With that slant, you may get tackled. You know what I'm saying?
You run your slants. You run it.
Run it hard.
Depth, you run your slant. I mean, as we saw here, as we've seen this game, Kyle Reed is good. He's adept at dropping back, waiting until his wide receiver clears, and throwing that ball in there. I like to see him throw that either, as you said, either fade or throw that slant to the goal line.
Well, the reason why I'm so promoting the fade is because of the fact you have Keith Vincent. He's a 6'4" basketball player. Basketball players can jump. So it seems like that'll be a guy.
Well, we'll see how Skyline's defense is going to be aligned here to see what Skyline allows them the opportunity to do.
He's 6'4". I got to go to him. 6'4". I got to go with the fade route. That's your best chance. You got Brandon Sanders, 5'9", a good athlete. I got to go with a fade route. Let's see if they do it. They got him to the wide side of the field. They drop back. They go with my quick slant, not my fade. And there's a flag on the play, and I believe it's going to go against Skyline, which is going to make him a little bit closer.
They did try that slant route, which I agree with you. They probably should have thrown that fade on that play.
Yeah, the fade, because you got a 6'4" guy. Let him go up and get it.
I'll tell you, if they would have just done a quick, a good pitch and catch on that, they would have gotten a touchdown.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, they didn't connect, but fortunately for McClymonds, they got a
flag.
penalty.
There's a penalty.
First and goal at the 1.
First and goal. So, hey, they got 13 seconds. The score is 20-0. We'll be nice to get a score right here.
Question is, do you run the football right now?
No, I wouldn't. Because you take that chance of getting stopped, and then your quarterback may not be as poised to hurry up and get his team back up to the line and spike it.
So what do you do here, Mario?
Fade route. I don't see no tall receivers to the wide left. They go with a pitch. They go with Mike Taylor on the run. Henderson tries to get to the outside, and he fumbles the ball, and it's picked up by Brandon Sanders. Fade route to get him every time. They gave the ball to Henderson on a pitch. He tried to get to the outside. He got stripped. As soon as he got stripped, Brandon Sanders, who makes big plays, picks the ball up with 7 seconds left.
Key play, a key defensive stand by Skyline. I'll tell you what, that run play, that was a bold move. Quite bold move.
Bold. You got a guy 6'4", fade route. fade route. I'm a promoter of a fade route. What defense?
In defense to not running that play, the Skyline defenders were lined up outside and using an outside technique.
Well, don't you get them with that widespread offense? I'm in a shotgun position anyway, which still gives my quarterback an opportunity. Look at the field, where he could run up the gut.
Well, fade slant. Nonetheless, they ran that football, and you got to say, I wouldn't say question it, but the fact that they didn't score on that with a prime opportunity. Unfortunately, McClymonds wasted a prime opportunity to get back in this game.
Yeah. Well, we're going to end the second quarter, going into halftime with Skyline up 20-0.
And we're back to action here for the second half. Skyline is going to kick off. Fortunately for McClymonds, they're going to get the ball back for the third quarter. So that was a good move they made at the beginning of the game to defer. Now they got the ball back. Now let's see what they can do.
The ball is given to Henderson.
In the third quarter.
Up the sideline. Just about a good 6-7 yards.
Darnell Henderson took that ball back, and 1st and 10 for Skyline on the 22. Mario, Skyline, it's very important that Skyline plays some good defense, but it's even more important that McClymonds mounts a scoring drive here. If not a scoring drive, then get down the field to really make this a field position game.
Exactly.
Although, on the other hand, field position hasn't mattered when Giannis Davis is taking the ball two times for 68 yards in the first half.
So true. I just feel that McClymonds needs to just come out throwing the ball. When they did throw the ball, it was very successful.
I agree. I mean, I think there's two keys to this second half here. One is obviously stopping Skyline and really taking control of the line of scrimmage. And the second thing for McClymonds is to get turnovers and have their stars make plays. That's what they need. They need for their stars to make plays, just like Skyline's stars has made plays in the first half. Not only on offense with Giannis Davis, but on defense with your man, Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown. Is that Charles Brown?
That is Charles Brown.
Charles Brown. Well, basically, they're trying to come out throwing a little bit. They're throwing screens and whatnot have you. So I think what they need to do now is just throw the ball. You're down 20-0. You're in the third quarter. Hey, let's throw it. Let's get back into this ball game.
Well, I agree. They've had some success at throwing the ball. Then that young quarterback, he looks pretty good to me. So why not put it in his hands and see what he can do?
Very poised Kyle Reed. They get the ball to Vital. He takes it up the gut, and he is brought down by Brown. Brown is everywhere tonight for the Titans.
Carrying the ball, stopped by number 60.
It's about a 9-yard gain for Janado Vital. Once again, that man, Charles Brown, made the tackle.
Still a nice night, Mike, for some football. Weather has stayed the same.
It's a lovely night. As we said earlier, the rain is held off. It's a beautiful, crisp December evening here in the Bay, in the East Bay, Oaktown.
And who would ever think in December? Only in California. And you know, Mike, interesting, you were from L.A., native from L.A.
Yes, sir.
Both of these teams played against Dorsey out in L.A. 1-1 loss. So, you know.
Yeah, I know Giannis Davis had a great game against Dorsey.
Very
I do
great
have
game.
to admit, I don't want to brag, but I had a 78-yard run against Dorsey also.
Oh, okay.
And 156 yards.
What was that, about 40 years ago, Mike?
Give or take a year.
See, you got on my age, now I got to get on your age.
That was Kyle Reed on the keeper.
So, Mike,
McClymonds.
you're with the Public Relations Department. A lot of people seem to ask me, how do we go about, not me, schools, how do they go about getting players to come to the schools? I know they have to go through the proper procedures. So what is the proper procedures if I want a player to come to my school and have an assembly?
First off, McClymonds got a quarterback sneak on that. Mr. Reed got a quarterback sneak to give McClymonds a first down. But to answer that question, it's very difficult for players, especially during the season, to be involved in a lot of things because obviously, number one, their main focus is playing football. But on the other hand, as far as a lot of our players are really, really involved in community activities.
Just so they'll know, because they're always asking me, I'm like, hey. I just kind of shake my head like, woo.
Yeah, I mean, you have players, let's say, you have players doing a lot of things in the community, and I see the Raiders are the most active team in the NFL and here in the Bay Area as far as community activities are concerned. But specifically as far as one school, our players, Charles Woodson's had the fortune of go out to some of these schools. McClymonds, as a matter of fact, I think.
He went to Castlemont as well, I believe, last year.
Yeah. So these guys have been out and do get out, and that's something that we're very proud of in terms of getting these guys out, getting these guys in the community, whether it's there or whether it's at the Oakland Boys and Girls Club.
Right.
Or wherever it may be, or whether it's passing turkeys out for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you guys always do that. And they give
either with Mom and Pop Green or with Mother, or being involved with Mother Right. Those are things that our players and our organization certainly pride ourselves in being involved in.
And I want to commend you guys for coming to my neighborhood 2 years ago. You guys came to Manzanita Center. Tim Brown and them guys, you guys went and painted that school, remember?
Yes.
That was over my old neighborhood. So I commend you guys for that. So you
painted
guys
the school and planted a tree there.
Exactly.
I hope it's still there, and I hope it's growing.
Still there.
To really symbolize growth in the community.
Yep. Came out to our Manzanita Center.
Yeah, so as you're saying, Mario, and I don't want to toot our horn, but we're very proud and humble, but we're very proud of what we do as far as community activities are concerned.
Good.
As I said, we're here in Oakland. We're part of the Oakland community, and we want to be felt that way.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Mike Taylor of the Oakland Raiders Public Relations Department. Kyle Reese has to throw a screen pass and gets the ball out to Vital.
That was an incomplete pass.
And I tell you right now, 4th down, scores 20-0, 8:15 left in the third quarter. On the 41-yard line of McClymonds.
Well, I would think you got to go for it. I think you got to go for it on 4th down at this point, at this juncture of the game.
Though,
I understand that. But still, nonetheless, I think this is a vital juncture of the game. And 4th and 3, why not?
Right. And they're going to take your advice up here in the booth and go for it. 4th and 3 in a very crucial, critical down. Kyle Reed underneath center, drops back to throw the pass. He looks left, looks right, and he's tackled by a swarm of Skyline. And once again, it was CB, Charles Brown, and also helping out was George Ozine.
And D'Angelo Tate was in on that play.
Oh, yeah. Yep, D'Angelo Tate. So I guess it didn't pay off right there for McClymonds as they turn the ball over.
No, but I certainly don't question that call. I mean, the McClymonds right now needs points. They need to generate some drives here.
Very beautiful evening in December in the 21st Silver Bowl as Devon Best goes underneath center as they're on Skyline's on their own McClymonds 37-yard line. The ball's given to Giannis Davis as he takes the ball to the outside or like a counter. Picks up about good 3 or 4 yards. As he stopped.
Yeah, tackle there by a host, including number 3, Nigel Hicks.
Yeah, also Lionel Shell was in on the tackle as well. Scores 20-0. Skyline's up on top in the third quarter, 7:38 left.
If McClymonds wants to stay in this game, Mario, it is crucial that they hold Skyline without a score right now.
Yes, just key on Giannis. But they do have other key players. And I believe it was offsides on McClymonds.
Keying on Giannis.
Yes.
That's been easier said than done in this contest.
But, I mean, they still got Eric Davis, number 2, the receiver, and Brandon Sanders, so, and Willie Snead playing tight end. So, it's kind of hard in Frank Summers. So, it's very difficult, and I do mean difficult, to key on players like that.
Unfortunately, at least for Frank, that Frank Summers has not been a factor in this game since he's gone out with his ankle injury early in the game.
Yeah, them injuries aren't no joke. Gives the ball to Giannis Davis. He goes up the middle, and I believe he may have picked up the first down, Mike.
He does have a first down. It's a 4-yard gain for a first down. Some tough running by Giannis Davis.
Oh, yes.
He's shown the ability. Not only can he hit up there quick, but he can hit up in there hard when he needs to get that hard, tough yardage.
And I hope he continues to play football. I hope he gets an athletic scholarship somewhere because, this kid's exciting. This kid's very exciting. And I think he could do some damage at the collegiate level. 7:08. Skyline's on McClymonds' 27-yard line as Devon Best is underneath center. Calls his cadence. Gives the ball back to Giannis Davis up the middle. Picks up about good 4 or 5 yards.
Quick hitting play on that for, as you said, for 4 yards.
Tackled by number 7, Lionel Shell from McClymonds.
As Skyline continues to march down the field. Second and 5. They're on McClymonds' 22-yard line. 6:35 left in the third quarter.
There's nothing fancy in this drive, Mario. It's very methodical.
All straight ahead.
Just line it up.
North-south.
Blow them out and run the football.
North-south. Get the ball to Giannis Davis once again as he runs to that right side of that line, anchored by the big next Marvel Smith, Jabri.
Again, that was number 3, Giannis Davis carrying the ball for Skyline. Tackled by
Got to go to Mall City papers.
Nigel Hicks and number 8,
Jabri Sharp, anchoring that offensive line. I guess, you know what? Oh, go ahead, Mike.
I'm sorry. All City. Just talk about All City. We got All City. This is all Skyline. McClymonds is All City, first and second team.
Oh yeah. Well, these are were the dominant teams in the in the league, and they were rewarded properly. Devon Best gets the ball to Giannis Davis again, and he cuts through the counter.
Sorry,
as he ran right up Jabri's hip there, got the touchdown.
He did.
Yep.
Key block by
Yep.
Jabri Sharp.
Jabri Sharp ran to that side of the line.
Giannis Davis did the rest.
5:57 left. And that is Giannis' third touchdown of today's game, so it don't get no sweeter than that.
I'll tell you what, that was a quick cut up the field
Yeah.
by Giannis Davis. But I'll tell you that the unit that I'm impressed with is the Skyline offensive line.
I was
They're
gonna say
truly
that.
dominating this game.
Right now, they're the MVP, the offensive line. Every single one of them guys did an excellent job. As the snap goes over Eric Davis's head, as you get the ball, try to make something happen, gets around the outside. He wants to throw a pass, throws the ball. Oh, do a nice little pass with his left hand.
He did what he could do. Just
did what
toss
he
it
could
up
do.
there.
Yep.
He had nothing to lose
Yep.
on that.
Yep. Good play by Eric Davis. Good heads-up play.
That was number 2, Eric Davis recovering the ball.
But I tell you, like you said, Mike, now as I sit back here and do an analyzation of the game, that Skyline offensive line has done an outstanding job. They have done an outstanding job, and Giannis Davis is having a very big game, but, hey, it has to be attributed to his offensive line.
Very much so, led by Jabri Sharp.
Jabri Sharp and company.
Then you also have Jason Baker, who's did an excellent job.
Oh, yeah. Well, their whole offensive line, kudos to all them guys.
And Bayo Regby.
Yep. Those are all key factors in that offensive line that's doing big things for the Titans.
As Darnell Henderson back to field.
Back to field, the kickoff will be Darnell Henderson. John DeVries will be doing the kicking. Our own KDOL's John DeVries doing the kicking. As he kicks the ball pretty good.
He kicks it away from Darnell Henderson. Darnell Henderson better get on that football.
Picks it up at the 2-yard line, picks it up and takes it out to about the 11-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Henderson was very casual about picking up that football.
Yeah.
That ball's live.
Ball, yeah.
It's very much live.
Yeah. Very live. Hey, Mike, it's 26-0. 5:54 left in the third quarter. If something's going to happen, it needs to happen now.
Well, McClymonds is not out of this game by any stretch of the imagination. They need one big play. They need one big play from their big play players.
Exactly.
Vital, Darnell Henderson. They need a big play right now.
Exactly.
But they're definitely not out of this game, Mario.
Right. Well, it's not over until that last second ticks off that fourth quarter. But
I'll tell you what, they got the ball players to get it done, but it's just a matter of I can see that their body language kind of says that they're wondering a little bit right now.
Oh, and they go with an option play where Vital's now at quarterback as he flips the ball out to Henderson here. So I guess Skyline now is coming with the whole new offense.
There's a penalty flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play, and I believe it's against the Warriors. It may have been the formation. 5:46 left in the third quarter. The 21st Lou Jones Silver Bowl being played for the first time ever at the Oakland Network Associates Coliseum. Same field that the Oakland Raiders kick up. Home of the Oakland Raiders. That kicks up major dust.
Unfortunately, that was a 5-yard penalty on McClymonds.
Which pushed
Sets
them
back even further, Mario.
Which they'll start on their own 8. I believe. No. Their 4-yard line. But it's first down, 1st and 15. So what do you do here, Mike? Do you come out passing? Do you try to get the running game going?
You call for a 96-yard run, Mario.
A 96-yard run? And as I said, I believe they have a new quarterback. They got Janado Vital playing quarterback. So by him playing quarterback, got to be going with a running type of situation, like an option. Gets the ball out to Henderson, tries to get to the outside, doesn't pick up nothing. It seems like with Janado playing quarterback now, they're doing this option type of a play.
Yeah, well.
And you're letting. I mean, he can't really. I'm not gonna say he can't throw, but.
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, the Skyline
you're
defense was
yourself.
all over that play.
Yeah.
Your man, Mr. Brown, was all over that play.
Because you're limiting yourself by, I believe, going with this quarterback here.
Well, right now, McClymonds has pretty much tried a whole lot of things. So, So you can't blame them for trying something else here. They're trying to get something clicking here in this game, trying to get some momentum and get some things going. The amount of drive here. Second down and 14 yards to go.
Second and 14. They're on the 5-yard line. Woo, they got a lot to get to that first down. Janado rolls right, throws a little pop pass to Marcus. Quite can't catch up with him. Threw a little bit over his head. Took like a little bootleg right. Put the ball out there.
Third down, 13 yards.
It's man-to-man coverage out there.
Yep.
It's man-to-man coverage. That's what they want on that play, but unfortunately they couldn't connect. McClymonds couldn't connect on that quarterback to receiver.
Exactly.
Attempt there.
Well, third down here, and it's definitely a passing situation down here.
One would think so, but there's always that threat of surprise, Mario.
Which could be.
You got a timeout on this.
Timeout's called.
Timeout, McClymonds.
So I believe we're going to take a quick break and come right back. And we're back now with third and 13. Janado Vital still at quarterback.
A key 3rd and 13 play for McClymonds.
Bootlegs right. Looks like he's going to hold on to the ball. Throws a nice little shot, and it's caught.
Real nice pass. Unfortunately, I think they got a holding penalty on that play.
And I believe it's going to go against the Warriors here, so it's coming back. Good play, though.
It's an excellent play. Excellent throw, roll out, get him out, get him booting to his right, get some momentum to throw the ball upfield, have a clear light of sight line and vision. Threw the ball, he made an excellent throw and made an excellent catch. Unfortunately, there was a penalty on that play.
And Janado showed me something there. Showed me something. He throws the ball pretty well. Nice little strike. But they have to do it all over again.
Yeah, you would say oftentimes that a 2-yard penalty doesn't hurt you, but in this particular situation, it's more than a 2-yard penalty. They had a first down on that play.
Yeah, they did. Now they're up 3rd and 15 from their own 3-yard line. Whoa, I take that back. They're on the 1-yard line. The ball's like they're on the goal line there, Mike. This is big here, offensively and defensively.
Mario, I think you run the ball right here.
I think you go bootleg with Vital. Brandon Sanders. Vital gets out. It's almost picked off. Incomplete. I tell you, that was a big play by both.
That's an incomplete.
Brandon Sanders came in on the blitz, got to Vital, did the spin move, was able to avoid the safety and get rid of the ball. That was big.
Tell you what, it's not oftentimes where you say, yeah, it was a great play by a kid for throwing the ball away and the incompletion, but that was a great play by
Because he was supposed to be tackled.
Oh, he was dead to rights.
Exactly. And Sanders came in untouched. Vital's back, and look where he's at. He's at the back of the end zone. He's at the back of the end zone. As we get the punt, gets it out there to Jonas Davis. Does he get it? He gets it on the bounce. McClymonds gets down there fast as Henderson recovers the punt. Here we go with 3:47 left in the third quarter with Skyline up 26-0.
38-yard punt, 1st and 10 for Skyline.
Now, Mike, it's obvious here that if anything Mac needs to do is turn it up here and stop Giannis Davis in that offense.
Skyline's doing what it needs to do is to try to blow McClymonds out of the Coliseum.
Right.
And really try to avenge the 46-29 loss last year.
Exactly.
On McClymonds' part, they need to get a stop here. A turnover, and a turnover which results in a score.
Devon Best underneath center, drops back, fakes the handoff, has some type of confusion. He's going to keep the ball and try to run it now. I think he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He lost like 3 yards on that
About
play.
3 yards
Technically,
off.
that is a sack.
Yeah. Well, it could have been a lot worse than that, though. 2-yard loss.
Number 11, Pierre Oliver, made the tackle on that play.
So that was a big play by the Warriors defense. They stepped up there. Here we go, 2nd down and 13.
That's exactly what McClymonds needs. McClymonds needs to have some negative yardage imposed on Skyline here.
As the ball is given to Maui Brown, gets some good yardage, and I believe he picked up the first down for
He
the
did pick up
Titans.
a first down. That was about a 15-yard gain there.
Monte Brown. Big play by Monte Brown. Like you said, Mike, got that first down.
First down, Skyline.
I'll tell you, I'll be surprised if Skyline threw another pass in this game, Mario.
Thinks he's going to keep it on the ground, huh?
Oh, there's no reason not to.
Right. Now they're bringing a new fullback. I guess Frank Summers must be injured because now they got Charles Robinson at the fullback. Ball's given to Giannis. Giannis
There's a fumble.
fumbles. I believe they got it back. That's rare. You don't see that often.
Giannis Davis recovering his own fumble.
Well, unfortunately, some players have put the ball on the turf tonight.
1:53 left in the third quarter. 26-0. Titans. Devon Best underneath center. As he carves out his cadence. Gives the ball to Giannis Davis again. Pitches it left. He gets to the outside. Has some room. Runs out of bounds.
That was number 3, Giannis Davis on the carry.
Oftentimes, you don't want a ball player to run out of bounds, but that particular situation,
Right.
it was for his own good to run out
Right.
of bounds. He was
Right.
trying to get an angle.
Yep.
He didn't. Go ahead, save your body a little bit, get out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Plus, with this performance tonight, he deserves to get out of bounds.
Woo, boy. I know he got over 100 yards. He's well over 100 because he broke out. He had 2 60-yard runs.
See, I think Giannis is nearing 200 yards here.
It's so early in the third quarter. Well, no, it's close to the end of the third quarter. Giannis again up the gut. Looks like he's pretty close to that first down once
I think
again.
he's got it.
That's Giannis Davis for first down.
As they continue to run the ball right up the gut.
Why not, Mario? Why not do what's successful?
Hey, if I'm up by 26 points, hey, I don't want anything crazy to happen. I'm going to keep it on the ground, too.
But it's been successful for you all day, too. Or all night, that is.
Plus, it'll make the game go quicker, too. And it's less opportunities for the other team to get the ball.
Well, not only, as you're right, not only is McClymonds your opponent, but the clock is also.
Exactly. Ball on the 17-yard line of the Warriors. Skyline, they drop back, gives the ball to Giannis Davis once again. He goes left side, gets down to about the 8-yard line.
You're going to have a holding penalty on that play.
Holding penalty. So that'll bring him back, stop the clock.
On the carry, there's a flag on the play.
So the ball will be coming back.
Skyline.
That'll push him back a little bit.
I'll tell you, the way that Skyline's been controlling this line of scrimmage, I don't think it matters. Pushing back 10 yards.
Yeah.
It's 10 more yards for Giannis Davis to get his yardage total.
Exactly. I'm going to look in the paper tomorrow and see what his stats is looking like.
figuring you'll see 28 carries, 215 yards. Oh, we know he's got 3 touchdowns already.
Oh, man. Best underneath center. Ball on the 27-yard line. Josh back to throw to Brandon Sanders. Sanders gets over there but can't quite make up the catch, as he was also being defensed by Benayu Williams. Good defensive play by Benayu Williams.
Excellent defensive play.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Skyline's not really throwing that much, but they do got some good receivers. Like I said, Eric Davis is an excellent receiver, number 2 for the Titans. Then they got Brandon Sanders, who plays both ways, who's also an excellent receiver. Both are seniors, and also Eric Davis is also a basketball player on Skyline Titans basketball team. Back again, gets the ball to Giannis Davis, straight up the gut. Touchdown number 3, or is that touchdown number 4? Is that 4? Right up the gut for a 27-yard run.
Touchdown number 4, 27-yard touchdown by Giannis Davis. We're witnessing the Giannis Davis show here tonight.
Oh yeah. What a way to end your high school career.
Once again, we've got to give credit to that Skyline on the offensive line.
Oh, yeah.
They've been dominating all night.
They have been dominating. And, like I said earlier before the game started, Mike, I said I think this game is going to be one between the trenches, between that offensive, defensive line. And, hey, that's what it's boiling down to. Eric Davis holds the ball down as Devon gets the kick. John DeVeris.
The kick was good by John DeVries. The score, Skyline 33, McClymonds nothing.
So here we are now with 32 seconds left in the third quarter, and you have a 33-0 contest at this time.
Now it's a matter of, number 1, for Skyline, as we said, the clock really is their opponent right now.
Right.
And for McClymonds, you got pride. You want to get on the board.
Right.
You want to get on the board. You want to score some points here.
Right.
And I think that's the key, is just to get a score. For McClymonds, just get a score. Start somewhere in a positive manner. Get a score.
Exactly. But now, with the ball about to be kicked off, do you run the ball now, Mike? I mean, not McClymonds. Do you pass the ball now?
I think with McClymonds, you got to have your balanced attack. I don't think you have to go all out as far as your passing attack is concerned. Continue to have your balanced attack, run the ball, throw the ball. But the key is you got to get down and score.
So you don't think it's desperation right now?
Well, I mean, what's desperation? I mean, it's
down 36, 33
it's 30, it's 33-0 almost
going into
in
the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter here. So I don't think desperation is a real issue right now.
And back returning the punt is number 14 for the Warriors, as he doesn't get much, is Stephen Blackwell. Stephen Blackwell on the return.
Stephen Blackwell.
Unfortunately, East and West doesn't get you very far. North and South is usually where it gets you. But there is a flag on the play.
That's what they tell you, run north and south.
I believe there might be an offsides penalty.
I believe it's against the Warriors.
I'm
21st
sorry,
Lou
I'm sorry.
Jones
I believe
Silver
it was
Bowl.
a chop block penalty.
Right. The 21st Lou Jones
On McClymonds.
Silver Bowl. Just like to give a shout out to our crew here today. We got Robert Lamone
Absolutely.
on camera. We got Darren Jones at our utility. Then we got our engineer Rames's head. Then you got Mario Bobbin and Mike Taylor doing the commentating. That's our crew for today. Once again, Robert Lamone on camera. Darren is our grip. And we got Rames's as our engineer. With 25 seconds left. Score 33-0. Jonado Vital still the quarterback as he gets the ball to Henderson. He takes it up the gut. Not much.
That Skyline defensive line is clamped down once again here. The end of the third quarter, and they're still playing well.
So there we go. We're about to be at the end of the 7 seconds left as the clock winds on down. I think that's going to be the end of this quarter, Mike. As we come to the end of the third quarter, we'll be back after a quick commercial. We'll be right back. And we're back, viewers, with the start of the fourth quarter. Jonado Vital still the quarterback. As he drops back, looking to throw a pass, throws a screen pass to Henderson. No, a quick pick pass to Henderson. Doesn't get much.
Once again, this is swarming Skyline defense converged to make the tackle.
Well, Mike, let's go in and give a shout out to I guess, principals of both schools.
A few people, huh?
Just
Start
few
with
people.
Dennis Jaconis, superintendent of schools.
Superintendent of schools. Then you have the principal at McClymonds, Miss Lynn Dodd. And then you have the principal at Skyline, Amy Hansen. And then you also have the person who made it all possible, the athletic director of the Oakland Athletic League, Jerry Luzar.
You're all to be commended for putting on a real good event tonight.
Yeah, making it happen here.
Timeout.
Because it's not easy to get this facility and make it actually happen here. So
You got a timeout, McClymonds.
We'd like to take this opportunity to remind all fans.
So on that timeout, we're going to take a timeout, so we'll be right back. And we're back, viewers, in the fourth quarter with 11:10 left in the fourth quarter. Score is 33-0, Skyline.
Yeah, 3rd and 15 for McClymonds here.
Gennaro Vital takes the snap, takes it straight up the gut, gets about 6 yards.
On the quarterback draw play.
Still not enough for the first down.
That tackle was by number 59 for Skyline, D'Angelo Tate.
As he was brought down by D'Angelo Tate for the Titans.
Tell you, both teams came in this game with outstanding defenses. The Warriors were giving up an area best 146 yards a game. Skyline was allowing 166 yards a game.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, Giannis Davis has at least 160 yards himself in this game.
As they punt the ball to Giannis. Oh, back is Devon Best taking the punt, the quarterback. Makes some good moves, makes some good cuts, and takes it up and makes one heck of a good return.
Tackle by number 4, Darnell Henderson.
That was number 7, Devon Best, carrying the ball.
Great return.
Tackle by number 15.
He showed some quicks on that, Mario.
Oh, yeah. Devon Best is an athlete. He also plays basketball for the Skyline Titans. Good point guard. Real good point guard. As now they will open up on the McClymonds 26-yard line with 10:17 left.
Excellent field position for Skyline.
Excellent field position. It's like they're in scoring position right now. And I believe there's a time. It's not a timeout, is it?
You do have a stop in the action here.
Yes, timeout call. Timeout McClymonds. And like when they take a timeout, we like to take timeouts. So we'll be right back. We're back, viewers, with Devon Best underneath center. 1st and 10 at the McClymonds 26-yard line. As the ball is given to big number 10 as he takes it straight up the gut. Touchdown Titans. Charles Robinson.
Charles Robertson on the touchdown.
Right up the gut. A 26-yard run for Charles Roberson.
Once again, that Skyline offensive line opened a gaping hole for Robertson to rush for a touchdown.
So that is definitely the MVP of today's game is the offensive line for the Skyline Titans. They're doing an outstanding job. Because now they'll go for the PAT. The score now 39-0. And the kick is good once again. As John DeVries does another excellent job with another successful PAT.
Correction, John DeVries. And the score 40-0.
Looks like Skyline wants to put that 46 on that McClymonds did last year.
Oh, yeah.
Short memories, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Or long memories, I should say.
Woo! 40-0 with 10-11 left in the fourth quarter. Okay, and we're ready for the kickoff as John DeVries will kick the ball off. Back deep is Henderson, the single returner.
What you want now from McClymonds, you want your kids to get their heads up and to try to get in this game and at least get a score. Right?
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, that's number 1 who's back.
Yes, number 1 that's back there, so that is Kyle Williams.
Benaya Williams.
No, that's not Kyle Williams. That is
Benaya Williams.
Benayu Williams. Benayu Williams.
1st and 10 for McClymonds on the 25-yard line, their own 25-yard line.
Williams Sneed for Skyline, and number 20, Dwayne Holland for Skyline.
tell you, John Beams on the sidelines, I'll tell you, he's still fired up there.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a perfectionist type coach, so he wants everything to go right. If somebody makes a mistake, he's going to let them know about the mistake.
Even now, at this juncture of the game, I see he's still out there. He's still coaching.
And they still got Gennaro playing quarterback. Pitch it out to Henderson. Stops, tries to cut back and go up the gut. Doesn't get much. As he's swarmed on by the Skyline defense.
Once again, for McClymonds, you want your kids to keep their heads up.
Oh, yeah.
And to try to stay in this game.
Oh, yeah. Well, regardless, they still made it here through all the adversity that they did have. Because, when you get to forfeit games, either your team can fold. They started off, because of the forfeit, they started the OAL 0-1 and had 4 more games left, and they made it here.
Well, I'm sure these kids are saying, well, this is no consolation, but actually it's a great accomplishment that they got this far. And Alonzo Carter has to be commended for the job he's done.
Definitely. Definitely. Gennaro back underneath center. Keeps the ball, throws a little quick pop pass to the fullback. Doesn't get much, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I haven't seen many balls go upfield except for that first quarter.
Right.
I haven't seen many balls at all be thrown upfield here tonight.
Well, they got speed, like I said, Keith Vincent. So he's, put him on the wing and let him go. Throw a couple of bombs. Get him back in the game with 8:42 left. Ball's on the 26-yard line. Weather's still good, though. I will say that.
Weather's still excellent, but you still want to see. You want to see McClymonds get in the end zone here. You want to see these kids still stay fired up and get in the end zone.
Yep. Gennaro back to pass. He steps up. Gets about a good 4 yards.
I'll tell you, that Skyline defense is still swarming here, even with 8 minutes to go in this game.
Still playing like it's the first quarter.
No intensity lost by Skyline whatsoever.
The tackle on that play was by number 1, Kyle Williams, and number 51, Jason Baker.
7:41 left in the fourth quarter.
You got a 4th down situation. McClymonds chooses to punt the ball from their own 30.
Back to punt the ball is Gennaro Vital. So McClymonds is still getting their punt team in. Delay a game once again. McClymonds quite couldn't get it right there, Mike.
This is a game. Well, as I said earlier, these kids have played hard. They played tough. It's late in the game here. You want to just make sure they keep their heads up.
Oh, yeah.
Keep their intensity up and finish out this ball game.
Oh, yeah. Like you said, they both made it here, so that's an accomplishment within itself.
McClymonds has overcome some adversity that you wouldn't believe.
Right. Gennaro back to punt, gets the ball off. Gets a good punt as Devon Best would catch it, take it upfield. He's a good punt returner there as well. Still on his feet, still scrambling. Oh, if he would have stayed to the outside, he might have been gone. Those number red jerseys over there to the left.
He's got some quicks there.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a point guard on the Titans basketball team, so I would expect that from him. And I tell you
they
this,
have a new quarterback in the game, Mario.
I tell you this, viewers, even though we're talking football, if you guys want to see some of the most exciting basketball, come out and support OAL basketball. We got about 3 teams rated in the state. All OAL schools right now are undefeated in preseason. So, Mike, if you ever got some free time, come check out an OAL basketball game.
I'd love to do that, Mario.
You got Leon Poe, Ayanda Ubaka on the way to Cal next year.
Number 10, Charles Roberson is at quarterback.
And that's the one who got the touchdown earlier. Remember? Charles Roberson.
Fullback position.
For the fullback position.
Carrying the ball on the play was number 27 for Skyline, Monte Brown. At quarterback,
6:22 left in the fourth quarter. 6:11 left in the fourth quarter.
Giannis Davis at tailback.
They still got Giannis in. I guess he's going for some type of record tonight. Gets to the outside and gets out of bounds.
10-yard gain on that play.
Clock winds down.
That was number 3.
Well, this has been a great atmosphere out here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Good crowd. You got your schools here.
Oh, yeah.
Well behaved.
Yep.
This is a good night.
Cheerleaders is doing it strong tonight. Both sides. Warrior ladies. Titan ladies.
Number 71. Jabri Brown's been taken out of the game. Could have got his opportunity to get his glory in being taken out of the game there. He's had an excellent game.
Oh, yeah.
Along with his offensive line mates.
Definitely. That was
number 19 for Skyline, Brandon Bonds carrying the ball.
Clock continues to tick.
In fact, they're taking these players out one by one. All these players are getting an opportunity to get their bow, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
Coming off is number 67, Aaron Wright, who's also had an excellent game.
Yes.
Jabri Brown. Pretty sharp. I'm sorry, came out.
Yep. You might as well go and get the, I think.
And now 67, Aaron Wright comes out.
And for you viewers who just
he deserves an applause. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. And the voice you hear is Mario Bobineau and Mike Taylor of the Oakland Raiders Public Relations Department. With the clock winding down, the score is 40-0 McClymonds. As the ball is given to Montre Brown.
Number 19 on the tackle, Anthony Mitchell.
Carrying the ball was number 27, Monte Brown. Tackled by number 15, James McLemore for the Clowns.
And Mike, I tell you what, we're going to go on and give a shout out to our referees and our game officials and the doctor. First, we'd like to say the doctor's been with us for about the past 10 years. Dr. Amore Adams, once again, Dr. Amore Adams is the nurse.
As you said, Dr. Amore Adams. Then you have your game officials who did a good job tonight, headed by the referee Leon Monroe. You had Bud Cedarberg, Reggie Watkins, James Ferguson, Dave Long with the alternate Sam Moriana.
And once again, I'd just like to go on and elaborate on the great job Dr. Amore Adams has done. Like I said, she's been doing the Silver Bowl for the past, I want to say at least 10 years.
I want to commend him.
And
for being here.
Whenever there's a serious injury, she's always right there on it. And we have never had nobody really leave here seriously injured because she does such a great job. Once again, Dr. Amore Adams.
Yeah, I'm going to commend them all. I'm going to commend them all for being here and for doing a great job.
Because it takes so much to put on a game like this, and Jerry Luzar, the Oakland athletic director, for making it happen here at the Oakland Networks Associate Coliseum. 3:46 left.
As you said, Mario, Dr. Adams offers her services, and that's very important. It's very important to the welfare of these kids. It's very important for that to be overseen, and for her to donate her time or to spend her time to be here with these athletes. I mean, it should be commended.
Yeah, exactly. $3:39 left.
Fourth down and long for Skyline here. Skyline's going to punt the ball.
And back deep to return the punt for the Warriors. I can't quite make out his number. Is it delay a game?
Timeout, Skyline.
Timeout, Skyline. Okay, viewers, we're back with 3:39 left in the fourth quarter. Back to punt. And the ball soars over Devon Bess's head. Tries to pick it up, get to the outside. He's tackled back at his own 33-yard line. Let's see if McClymonds can put together something here and get them a score. Get in the end zone.
Number 4, Leroy Williams made the tackle.
First down, McClymonds. Ball on the 34-yard line.
McClymonds starts on the 34-yard line. Hopefully they'll get a score here.
Yeah. It's now or never. Now or never. Get on that scoreboard. Back still at quarterback is Janado Vital. Pitches it out to, is that Henderson? Fumble. And the ball's picked up immediately by number 32 of the Titans.
I think that's number 20.
Oh, 22.
Number 22. Mike Norris.
Mike Norris. And hey,
Skyline 46, McClymonds nothing.
46-0. What was the score last year? They're trying to make up for last year. 46. They same score that McClymonds got last year. $46-0. The fumble picked up.
It's number 22. Mike Norris got that ball. Bounced right in his hands, Mario. All he had to do was catch it, cradle it, tuck it, and run.
Yep.
55-yard run on that.
As the score will now be 47-0.
And the PAT is good. With the score Skyline 47, McClymonds nothing.
47-0. 3:14 left. Hey, how much? And the ball's kicked off deep. And he's picked up by number 13 of the Warriors, which is Chris Mims. Oh, that was the wrong player.
Sorry, I think that was
Kenneth Bass. Kenneth Bass.
Yes, sir. Kickoff was returned by number 13 for McClymonds, Kenneth Bass.
As we have 3:07 left in the fourth quarter, the score is 47 Titans, McClymonds 0.
Mario, now just a matter of getting done with this game and getting out of here.
Yeah.
From McClymonds.
Yeah. But it would be good, go home with a score, though.
Oh, no doubt.
So at least we was able to score a touchdown. As some of the crowd starts to leave. Well, it seems like all the McClymonds fans have really left.
Well, you still have some fans who are left here.
Not as much as it was a little while ago. The halftime was crowded. Janado Vital still at quarterback. No, Henderson's now at quarterback. Steps up, throws the ball to Tamarcus. He catches the ball.
Tamarcus McIlvain on the kick.
Yep. So now we're with our third quarterback. They got Henderson in as quarterback now. As the clock continues to roll with 2:57 left. Henderson back at quarterback, drops back, straight drop back, rolls right, tries to throw a little pop pass. Broken up nicely by the defensive back for the Titans. He was open there for a second, but it was a good recovery.
Number 16, Arthur Jackson, certainly was open.
Yeah.
Stanley Jackson made an excellent play on that.
Excellent.
Recovered, showed speed and burst, and was able to get up and deflect that pass.
Because he was open for a brief moment.
Darnell Henderson leads that wide receiver for the play. He's still running.
Yeah. Then they would have got on the board. Clock stops. 2:47 left in the fourth quarter. Henderson under center, drops straight back once again. Looking downfield, throws the ball for Vital. Great catch by Vital. Catches the ball and gets out of bounds.
That pass was completed by number 4, Darnell Henderson, to number 2, Janado Vital.
I'll tell you what, Darnell Henderson was staring at a blitz. A
Oh, yeah.
player was right in his face. He stood in the pocket, was calm, and got the play off.
Yep.
For a 35-yard gain.
Seems like the pass has been successful for him. Let's stick to it.
Well, the pass has been successful, although he hasn't. Their quarterbacks have not had a whole lot of time to throw the football.
Right. Henderson drops back once again, goes to the right side, and this one may be picked. As the ball's picked off, and he may got some room there.
That pass was
Stanley Jackson.
Number 24, Stanley Jackson for Skyline.
So we have another turnover.
Jackson had excellent coverage on that play.
Excellent coverage. The Skyline now starts to celebrate. They smell the victory. As I see the players over there on the sideline, they getting the water ready down there on the sideline. I see the players getting that water ready for Beam. He's about to get showered. He doesn't know it though. Wish you could hear me announcing right now, Beam. They're getting ready to shower you, man. $47-0 Titans.
That's about all that's left now. It's the Gatorade shower, Mario.
As the ball goes up the gut, and we have a flag. I guess it's getting a little ugly now.
It was number 20, Michaels Dickerson on that carry.
Carrying the ball for Skyline on the play was number 20, Dwayne Holland. Many flags on the field.
Dwayne Holland's on the carry.
Number 20, Dwayne Holland on the play. You have two number 20s on the roster.
I guess we getting like college now, double up, offense and defense.
Maybe it was Michaels.
Oh my goodness. We have an ejection. As the game will continue on, 150 left.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a bit of frustration on McClymonds' side, but you got to give these kids credit. As we said earlier, McClymonds has overcome a whole lot. Has overcome a whole lot in this in this season.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you can understand the dejection, but I just hope their cooler heads prevail. They just keep their heads and just finish out this game.
Yep, with 150 left, score is 47-0. You just heard the voice of Mike Taylor, the public relations director for the Oakland Raiders, and they just showered Beam with the water.
Is that kind of like the fat lady singing?
Yeah. And they're going to throw the ball to Eric Davis. Great catch by Eric Davis. I've been waiting for him to throw the ball to him. Excellent receiver, also plays basketball for the Skyline Titans. He had some big plays this season as well.
Well, I'll tell you, he had some good hands. He caught that ball in his hands, reached up high to catch it.
Oh, yeah.
And turned upfield.
Oh, he's an all-city receiver for sure. So Eric Davis got some hands, man.
Well, he showed me something on that one play.
Oh, yeah. And he jumped over the defensive player to get that, too.
Yes, he did.
As the clock stops with 1:26 left. But you know what? Charles Robinson has did a good job at that quarterback position as well. You know, since he's come in and took over for Devon Best, he's did a good job as well.
Well, he's been the guy to maintain the lead and advantage that Skyline has.
Yeah. Yeah. He's did a real excellent job. So, you know, it's interesting. Skyline was in illegal formation. The clock stops now. They're just trying to run the clock out.
Yes, they are, and well, they should.
Yeah.
This game is.
Oh yeah, that's
let's
over
face
with.
it, this game is over.
Oh yeah, it's over with.
I want to commend John Bean.
Oh yeah.
On the Skyline title, and I also want to commend Alonzo Carter.
Oh yeah, both coaches did an excellent job, and hey, both coaches need to hold their heads up. Well, Beam's holding his head up, but Coach Carter, hold your head up.
And these teams.
Yeah. The Skyline now will just let the clock run out. Just kneel down. The clock do its thing. I'm just glad we had the opportunity to bring this 21st Silver Bowl to you viewers.
The city of Oakland and the OAL and these schools, these schools have accorded themselves in an excellent manner. Well-behaved crowd,
definitely
very enthusiastic, and really saw Skyline dominate.
Oh yeah,
from start to finish.
Yes, definitely. The Skyline, I believe, will kneel again. Let the clock go on and just run out. Once again, Charles Robertson takes the snap and just kneels on down. With 13 seconds winding on down, Skyline starts to celebrate as they win the 21st Lou Jones Silver Bowl. So congratulations to Skyline High.
Lou Jones Silver Bowl Oakland Section Football Championship Team.
Bye.